Hello viewers, welcome to LMNN classes. I am your Wali Sahib. In this video, we are going to discuss about Rhodophyceae. Here Rhodophyceae is another class of algae. So here the species of algae which are included under the Rhodophyceae commonly called as here red algae. Why we are calling all these Rhodophyceae as here red algae? Because of their body organization. If we observe their body organization, which appears as red in color due to the presence of R-phycoerythrin. So here their body color which appears red in color, it is dependent on the presence of the amount of red color pigment, that is R-phycoerythrin. So if we are simply saying as the Rhodophyceae species which are commonly called as red algae. And then the coming to habitat of Rhodophyceae or the red algae. So here most of the species of red algae which are existing in the marine water. So here approximately the 90% of Rhodophyceae, 90% of Rhodophyceae existing in the marine water habitat. But the few species of red algae which are also existing in the freshwater habitat. For example here the Batrachospermum. So here the Batrachospermum is also type of red algae species which is existing in the freshwater habitat. And then the some other kinds of the species of red algae which are also existing on the terrestrial habitat. So here particularly the Porphyridium is also a type of species of red algae. So the Porphyridium is also existing on the terrestrial habitat. So here this is about the habitat of red algae. And then coming to cell wall. So here the cells which are present in the body organization of red algae, these all can exhibit the eukaryotic cell structure. So here if we observe their cells, they have a well organized or well developed cell wall. So here the cell wall is present in the Rhodophyceae or red algae, which is majorly made up of the components pectin, cellulose and polysulfate esters. So here these are the three main components of cell wall in the Rhodophyceae or red algae. But in some other species of red algae, here particularly their cell wall is made up of calcium carbonate. For example, the Corallina. Corallina is a species of red algae. In their cell wall, here calcium carbonate is present as here cell wall component. So here the Corallina is a type of red algae which is involved in the formation of coral reefs. So which are involved in the coral reef formation. So here the Corallina is a type of red algae which is involved in the coral reef formation. So in their cell wall, here the calcium carbonate acts as a cell wall component. But in some other few species of red algae are also here the mucopolysaccharides. Mucopolysaccharides are also present in their cell walls, which are commonly called as here phycocolloids. Here example related to the phycocolloids are here the agar and carrageenan. Both are the phycocolloids which are also acts as a cell wall components in some other kinds of the species of red algae. So here this is about the cell wall of Rhodophyceae or red algae. And then coming to body organization of red algae. So here if we observe the body organization of red algae, their size and form which is highly variable. So here their size ranges from microscopic unicellular to multicellular form of body organization. So here what kind of the species of algae which is mainly exhibit their body organization as unicellular form, that is here Porphyridium. Here Porphyridium is a species of red algae which is unicellular in condition. So their body organization which is only made up of a single cell. So here that kind of the body organization is referred to as here unicellular body organization. And then if we observe the multicellular body organization, in the multicellular body organization, that is here the filamentous type which are branched in condition, and in some other species of red algae the body organization which is exhibited as here thalloid form. So here what type of species of red algae can exhibit their body organization as here filamentous branched type? For example, Polysiphonia is a species of red algae which is example related to the body organization exhibited as here filamentous branched type. And then the thalloid form of the body organization of red algae which is exhibited by the Porphyra, not Porphyra. So here these are the different kinds of the species of red algae which can exhibit their body organization as here unicellular form and multicellular form. In the multicellular form of body organization, their body organization which is appears as here filamentous branched type and the thalloid form. And then the body organization of the red algae or majority of the species of red algae can exhibit their body organization which is as here multicellular form. But few species of red algae are only can exhibit their body organization as here unicellular form of the body organization. This is about the body organization of red algae. And then coming to the pigmentation in the Rhodophyceae. So here their body color which is appears as red in color due to the presence of the amount of R-phycoerythrin. So in addition to the R-phycoerythrin here, particularly the chlorophyll A and D, carotenoids and R-phycoerythrin and R-phycocyanin. These are the few pigments which are present in the cells of red algae. So here if we observe the pigmentation or the pigments which are present in the body cells of red algae are here the chlorophyll A and D. But in the brown algae chlorophyll A and C. In the Chlorophyceae A and B. So if we observe the pigments which are present in the cells of Rhodophyceae or the red algae, here chlorophyll A and D. Some other accessory pigments are also present in their body cells. They are carotenoids and phycobilins. Here phycoerythrin and phycocyanin. So here the phycoerythrin is a red color pigment and phycocyanin is a blue color pigment. So here on the basis of pigmentation, the red algae species which are similar to the blue-green algae. So here on the pigmentation or on the presence of pigments, here the species of red algae which are similar to the blue-green algae. Because of the species of red algae can exhibit the effect which is related to the color. So here the effect which is exhibited by the red algae is Goudikov effect. Goudikov's effect. So here what is the Goudikov effect? So here if we observe the habitat of algae or the red algae or the Rhodophyceae, here majorly existing in the marine water and fresh water. So here in the marine water and freshwater habitat, they can occurs in the both surface of near to the surface of water where the light intensity is high, and also existing in the deep or depth in the oceans where the little light penetration is occurs. So here on the basis of pigmentation, here the Rhodophyceae or red algae can exhibit the Goudikov's effect. Here Goudikov's effect is nothing but when the species of red algae growing near to the surface of water, their body color which is appears as here brown in color, not brown, blue in color, blue in color. So here, when they are growing near to the surface of water, their body color which is appears as blue in color, because of here in their body cells the R-phycocyanin is more. R-phycocyanin is more in their body cells. So here when their body color appears as blue in color, when they are growing near to the surface of water, or where the highlight intensities occurs in the water. So in that regions, here their body color which is appears as blue, because of in their body cells here the R-phycocyanin, the blue color pigment is more. Thus their body color which is appears as blue in color. And then their body color which is also appears as red in color when they are growing in the depth of sea or depth of oceans. So in the deep water where the little light penetration is occurs, in that places their body color which is appears as red in color, because of in their body cells the R-phycoerythrin is more. So here that kind of the color effect which is exhibited by the red algae or the Rhodophyceae, which is commonly called as here Gaudicos effect. Gaudicos effect is nothing but the species of Rhodophyceae or the red algae can exhibit their body color as here blue and red. So here when their body color appears as blue in color, when they are growing near to the surface of water where the highlight intensity is occurs. So here in the highlight intensity of region, the body color of red algae or Rhodophyceae appears as blue in color, because of in their body cells R-phycocyanin is more. But when does their body color which is appears as here, or when do their body color which is appears as here red in color? When they are growing in the depth of oceans where the little light penetration is occurs. So in that regions in their body cells here the R-phycoerythrin is more in their body cells. So their body color which is appears as red in color. So here this type of the color changes of their body organization which is referred to as here Gaudicos effect. But most of the species of red algae or the Rhodophyceae, they have the penetration capacity, or they have high power penetration with violet light. So here particularly the species of red algae or the Rhodophyceae have the capacity to penetrate with a high power light, that is here violet color. So here that kind of the color variation appears in the body organization of Rhodophyceae. That effect is referred to as here Gaudicos effect. And then coming to the result food materials. In the Rhodophyceae or red algae. So here the stored food materials or the synthesized food materials which are reserved are stored in the form of Floridian starch. So here the Floridian starch which is structurally similar to the glycogen and amylopectin. So here the glycogen and amylopectin both are also here the polysaccharides. So here these structures which are also similar to the Floridian starch. So here the Floridian starch is the result food material or the stored food material in the red algae. So here that is structurally similar to the glycogen and amylopectin. This is the result food material in the Rhodophyceae. And then coming to flagella. So here there is no presence of any flagella in their body organization. So all the species of red algae are non-motile. So here the flagellas are absent in their body organization. So here there is no presence of any locomotory organs in their body organization. So here the flagellas are absent in their body organization. And then coming to reproduction process in the Rhodophyceae. Reproduction process in the Rhodophyceae. So here the species of red algae are the Rhodophyceae, which are reproduced their species by the three different reproductive processes. They are vegetative reproduction. Particularly vegetatively they are reproduced by the fragmentation process. Fragmentation process. So here the fragmentation is a most common, the vegetative propagation or the vegetative reproduction process. And then the asexually, these are also reproduced their species by the non-motile spores. Non-motile spores. Non-motile. So here the involved spores, the spores which are involved in the asexual reproduction, these all are non-motiles because of there is no presence of any flagellas in their body organization. So here the sexual reproduction process which is occurs in the red algae by the non-motile spores. Non-motile spores. For example here the monospores, tetraspores, and carpospores. So these are the different kinds of non-motile spores which are involved in the sexual reproduction of red algae. So here the red algae species which are also asexually reproduced by the non-motile spores. And then if we observe the sexual reproduction process in the red algae. So here in the red algae species the sexual reproduction process which is exhibited or which is continued their species through the oogamy process. Oogamy process. In most of the species of red algae or the majority of red algae can sexually reproduce their species by the oogamy. So here the process of oogamy which is accompanied by the complex post-fertilization developments. So here the post-fertilization developmental stages which are also occurs in the reproduction of red algae. But this kind of post-fertilization developmental processes are not observed in the Chlorophyceae and in the Phaeophyceae. So here it is a special character which is related to the red algae. So here the species of red algae which can reproduce their species sexually by the oogamy. So which are accompanied by a complex post-fertilization developments. Post-fertilization developments. If we observe the sexual cells or the sex organs which are present in the red algae or the carpogonium. Carpogonium is a female sex organ which is flask shaped in structure. Carpogonium. And then the male gamete or the male sex organ which is spermatium or spermatogonium. Which is a male sex organ. So here the male sex organs are here non-motiles or non-flagellated. There is no presence of any locomotory organs in their body organization. So here they cannot move from one place to another place. So here the spermatium or the spermatogoniums are non-flagellated sex organs. These are male sex organs. Carpogonium is a female sex organ which is flask shaped in structure. This is about the reproduction process in the red algae. And then if we observe the life cycle of red algae. So here the species of red algae which are present in the Rhodophyceae here particularly can exhibit their life cycle as here haplontic type of life cycle. Here the species of red algae, that is Batrachospermum. Batrachospermum. Batrachospermum is a species of red algae which is existing in the freshwater habitat. So here that kind of the species of red algae can exhibit their life cycle as here haplontic type. Some other few species of red algae which are also can exhibit their life cycle as here diplontic type of life cycle. Diplontic type of life cycle. Example here the Porphyra. Porphyra. So here these are the two different kinds of the life cycles which are present in the Rhodophyceae or red algae. And then if we observe the common examples which are related to the Rhodophyceae. So here the common examples which are related to the Rhodophyceae are here the Porphyra, Polysiphonia, and then the Gracilaria and Gelidium. These are the four different kinds of the species of here the Rhodophyceae are red algae. So here the common examples which are related to the Rhodophyceae red algae can simply remembered as a code, that is here 2PG. So here I have done two post-graduation courses. One is biochemistry and another one is botany. So here 2PG. So 2P mean the Porphyra and Polysiphonia, and then G refers to the Gracilaria and Gelidium. So these are the common examples which are related to the Rhodophyceae. So here this is about the Rhodophyceae or red algae. So in this class here we discussed about the common name of Rhodophyceae red algae, habitat of Rhodophyceae, and then cell wall of red algae, body organization of red algae, pigmentation of red algae, and Gaudicos effect, and then result food materials, flagella, and then the reproduction process, life cycle, and examples. So these are the some common general characteristic features which are exhibited by the Rhodophyceae.